You ready?
You waiting for this song?
No, you're waiting for the next one to drop.
Okay, the next one to drop it? Okay.
You do me when you stop me gap, so.
Next one. I see you there.
Oh, boy.
I see you there behind going, you know. Yeah. And you're watching part of your dance, not the top. You see the top, I see him part of you, yeah?
These are part of me, sure. Oh boy. Good morning, yes. Good morning, folks. Good morning on the outside. How are you doing today? I hope everything nice with you and your fam. I'm here with JD this morning on the market. And we have something very important to tell you about today, all right?
Yes, so, but you said, how was your week though?
Well, my week went up, down, in between, in betwixt. Some good, some bad, but I survived. So thank God for that. Hey, and being blessed with some rain during the past few days. I'd like to say thank the Almighty for that. We should, you know, it's like if you see it pleasing to your heart, you can drop some more. So.
I just laughing at a WhatsApp that I got.
Yes.
From a veteran trombonist and trumpeter.
Trombone.
He named like you.
And trumpet.
He named like you.
Who the blood trombone?
He said, you hear them? You hear them?
Oh, Lord, Father. What trombone and trumpet now?
And you see, for that, I had to put it back. Just for that statement there.
Oh,
you hear them? You hear them?
Oh, Lord.
I got to put it back and I got to let it come through again.
Bruce
yeah?
Was the one who used to do
nah.
that?
I tell you, he named like you. I like, you know, and hey, Mick, let me tell you, right? I mean, we ain't gonna go there this morning, because if we go there, we ain't gonna come off, right? But as Mikey said, you hear them?
You mean
let me tell you,
the
right?
musician?
Yeah, the musician.
You say, I forget the musician, man.
The musician,
I apologize, man. Wow.
It take
no
you
nonsense.
a long time to figure out.
Nonsense musician.
Yeah, the musician.
I remember one time, you know, we were going to band practice in, you know, for a Calypsonian, you know? And the musician came, and he did, you know, thing waiting. And 20 minutes, musicians, you see the fellows, musician said, listen, I gone home, you know. He's a serious...
Time is time.
Serious musician. Good morning, musician. You don't mess around when you come early and them man come late drinking home.
Time is time. But so, when he said, you know, and then I really listen, the ISO compact, the chemistry was off the chain, man. I mean, as young people say, off the chain. The chemistry I had, man. You see, you just carry in the band, and then me mothers with ham there on the bass. And then the hands,
Sambo.
everything just there.
Yes.
Everything, keyboards, everything.
And it's a song we didn't practice. We just decided
that's what I'm saying.
We just play something on
A
stage
sound
for
check.
sound check. Eh?
A sound check.
And we didn't know what the name of the song is.
I tell you, a sound check. And hear what that was.
SP long time ago?
Yeah, SP. And if you hear the end of it, Mike, you need to hear the end of the song. If you hear the end of it. I mean,
it's just a feeling.
like how you practice the song. I tell you, really, really good.
Yes.
Really good, really good, really good.
So,
Okay.
Jay, how was your week now?
Well, it was, I've been going through some stuff, but,
I understand.
I'm
No
just
problem.
giving God thanks that
I feel
that
it.
that I'm still standing, giving God thanks.
But I got your back, right?
Right? Yeah, man, I know
that's
you got me
what's
back.
beautiful. No
Yeah.
problem. No problem.
So I'm just taking my blows and growing and throwing my blows and growing.
I know, man. You're
Right?
a warrior. You're a fighter.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that.
Okay, that will make
talk to me.
Tuesday, right? Tuesday, the 21st of March. The Treasury building celebrated 129 years.
You lie.
Right?
You serious?
It says,
Wow.
let me see, it's 129th birthday. That's what it was saying. And it says here that I got to make sure it's thing, because I'm looking for the 129. Oh, yes, happy 129th birthday. The Treasury building celebrates its birthday on the 21st of March. In 1894,
God.
Lady Haynes Smith, wife of the then governor, laid the foundation stone on the southern side of the building, which reads, "This building was erected Anno Domini MCDCCCXCIV."
Wow.
And this stone was laid by Lady Haynes Smith on the 21st of March in 1894.
Wow.
And it's still there.
Haynes Smith. That's what they got Haynes Smith Village.
I know, right? Maybe that's where they got Haynes Smith Village. That's where Haynes Smith come from. Haynes Smith Village come from. That's the question. That's where Haynes Smith came from. The name Haynes Smith Village. And it says the Treasury building has housed almost every government department at one time or another. Its construction is thought to have been partially paid for from funds put aside for those indentured workers wishing to return to their homeland in Madeira. Really? Built in the Georgian style, it is an imposing landmark, and its strategic location facing 4th Street and the Circus gives it even greater dominance in the overall landscape of our historic capital.
Wow.
Mike.
It's amazing. Give me goosebumps here right now.
It goes on to say, this important building has become one of the country's foremost cultural institutions. It houses the St. Christopher National Trust, the National Museum, and the Documentation and Research Center. The Treasury building is no ordinary structure. Its architecture and the prominent position in our capital, its history as a preeminent public building which hold many a memory for our people, especially those who have worked in it, make it a national monument. So they're planning to renovate it to extensive restoration, and they would need continued financial and technical support to do this. Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, we had a call about it.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, it's your turn to call. So what y'all think about the Treasury building, the Treasury apron?
Wow.
I know that did some work to it, but they can't be the same windows and so.
Okay.
Maybe I wonder. But it did good preserving it, boy.
Yes, because
the stonework and so is still intact
still
and
there
so.
after
Yeah.
these over 120 years.
129?
Wow.
Oh, on that note, too, let me say good morning and happy birthday to my cousin, Virginia Harris, celebrating 102 today.
Whoa.
102.
Congratulations.
And Merlin Saunders' mommy celebrating today. Miss Saunders in Jay's place.
Oh, the pirate mom.
Yes.
Pirate.
You have a caller.
Morning, Radio Markets.
Morning, Robert.
Speaking.
Morning, Tweenie.
Morning.
Happy birthday to the Treasury building.
I'm telling you.
You see? That building there ain't going to fall on right now. It's a solid building. And I have a friend, when he was a police, 1974, there was an earthquake around the Leeward Islands. And it really shook up a lot of buildings that were constructed out of headstone. You could have seen the signs of it. And he said he was on duty the morning down on the front of Rams coming up. And he said when the earthquake shook, he see that Treasury building lean over and touch bottom and went back up. And he turned back another way.
Well, he don't
leave us alone, man.
Well, he don't leave us alone, man.
Okay.
You have a good day.
Okay.
You see how he troubling us so early in the morning? Yeah, what you said? The building lean over, touch bottom. And
You do the limbo there.
Good morning to Linda Bradshaw. Good morning here listening. Looking for a second-hand queen-size mattress to buy. Okay. Somebody had a mattress last week. You can check and see. Valerie Nisbet, Valerie Martin. Good morning, Jasmine and Mick.
Hi, Val.
You all have a pleasant and blessed day and
Morning.
weekend watching from St. Croix. Thank you, Valerie.
Okay, V.
And Joycelyn Windleton. Good morning, Mickey and Jazzy. Be blessed.
Hi.
Joycelyn Windleton, yes. Denise Bass Stevens, good morning. I would like to send birthday greetings to Denise Stevens. They're in St. Thomas, coming from your children.
Okay.
Well, happy birthday, Denise, from your children.
Well, look, I remember, okay, for instance,
This is
like,
so far from you.
as you know, the Treasury, right?
Oh.
Let's say, my first thing of the Treasury is like, we used to go down there, when we used to run from school. And go down there in front of the Treasury, go swim on the short pier. In them days, they had 2 piers, a long pier, but that's way up in the
long pier and short pier.
And the short pier. And we used to go through the Treasury. But I understand the Treasury, I saw a picture of the Treasury with about 1,000 horses.
Yeah?
Yes, some soldiers and so they park up in front of the Treasury.
Okay.
A young, a hard car. And them days think it's had a lot of horses, ring and horses. No. But I mean, I think, so much that exaggerating, but I mean, about 1,000 because it's plenty. We used to keep shows in front of the Treasury. We used to keep shows in front of the Treasury. And Treasury, this spot that you had to lime so long until you go out on the small boat to go to the big boat to perform. So I used to go perform with Tunko on them big tourist boats.
Yeah, on the ships, yeah.
And we used to assemble by the church, Treasury. So.
To the back.
You're right.
Yeah.
And Ronnie Rascal, them boys used to be down there doing the
a lot of things we used to go down there.
Yeah, the skating show. Everybody used to go down the Treasury, go watch. So the Treasury was a spot that people used to cherish and meet and greet and.
You had a
things.
bench behind there too. That was on the side by where on the post office side. Where the boxes were, and we used to just go there and sit down. And then some out on the pier, standing up, talking, while some back here on the bench sitting down and just liming around.
Yeah, Treasury was it.
After a football match.
Yeah.
Heading straight for the Treasury. Yeah, we go behind there. Well, me ain't not on the pier.
Well, yeah,
because the pier had. But then, not only that, I like the holes in the. Remember, he had some spaces between each of the planks. And move.
Yes,
you feel like I'm good. Just looking down and walking, Yeah. And we used to sit down there and relax.
Definitely. So the Treasury was always been a spot for traditions to really assemble, meet, greet.
And they had the iron where they used to put the rope around for the. You remember when the boats come in?
Oh, yes.
We used to go out and sit down on
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, good morning, Jazzy and Mick.
Hi.
Morning.
Good morning. I have about 30 lengths of half-inch steel to sell.
30 lengths of what?
30 lengths of half-inch steel.
Half inch steel.
Half-inch steel.
13 lengths.
30 lengths. 30 lengths.
30 lengths.
Yes.
30 lengths?
Yeah, of half-inch steel.
Come here, wait, where you put it on?
Yeah.
And next thing I said, just waiting of 1/2-inch steel.
Yeah.
For how much?
$30 each.
$30.
Yeah, very cheap.
What's your number?
465-5876.
465
5876.
5876. Got you covered.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Okay, all right then. That's our first sale. And
Yes,
the Treasury has the museum. Okay, and I got to look for somebody for with the Treasury, because what happens is that I got some things in the shop. Some things from my grandfather left, like old phones and different things, and I would like to present them to the Treasury for some reason. I think they're gonna be, more, more people will see them. They know, from when we came, from how far we going, and So I would like to get somebody from the Treasury to come check my shop and see if they could help themselves with anything that I got in the shop there. My little Treasury.
You on the phone.
Hi, morning.
Hi, morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I would like to know if anybody have any 2x4 or farm plywood.
So someone needs 2x4
or farm ply.
2x4 or farm ply. Okay. What's your number?
764-9513.
764-9513.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
You welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yes, no problem. I'll give you the phone, Jazzy.
Thank you.
Just come for it and anytime, and I will give it to you. Okay, now? All right. Okay.
Yes, Mike.
Come for it. I
Yes,
give my
Mike.
friend the phone, because she's my friend for years. She got hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Jazzy D.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Honorable.
Honorable just stepped out for a second, but good morning.
Yes.
Yes.
My son is looking to buy a MacBook Pro 2012.
Okay.
And my number, the person call me, and then I will give them his number.
MacBook
2012.
2012.
Pro. That's a laptop, right?
Must be. Me and you in the same boat. Me don't know. Call 465-3645.
Right. It's a MacBook Pro computer. 2012. No earlier than that. Maybe later, but not earlier.
Okay.
2012.
Okay.
All right, then. God bless you.
So before you go, you heard us talking about the Treasury?
Oh, you mean the old one or the new one?
The Treasury is now 129 years.
Oh, I tell you.
So when you said the new one, what do you mean? Because they only did some renovations, right? They didn't do
I know. You know where it was relocated.
Oh, where it was before? And the Treasury all the time where it was? And then behind there
Yeah, where the museum was the Treasury.
and it was all the time?
Well, yes, it was an arrival thing,
It was what?
Yeah, right. You said, like when you come off the pier.
Right.
I got to do the math to tell you what, because I came across it in the archives when the governor of the Leeward Islands come.
Yeah, it was erected by the wife of the governor, Lady Haynes Smith.
You mean open by?
Lady Haynes Smith. It was the stone was placed. The foundation stone was placed
by Sir Haynes Smith, William Haynes Smith.
So that is where Haynes Smith come from?
You didn't know that?
No.
You think we are friends in high places, please?
I'm telling you.
Haynes Smith, actually, but the legislature kind of run him out, wash him out of St. Kitts.
Okay.
Because he bought the land. Remember, for all of you who don't know that Haynes Smith village is prominent. It was actually called land extension, town extension project. So he bought, like Irish town, McKnight and Newton was slums, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, slum.
Yeah.
So they wanted to extend the town. So he invited people, members of the legislature, who are basically landlords and landowners, plantation owners.
Yeah.
to propose or to make offers of land. Well, the first land was proposed that they would move Bastia towards green lands, which belonged to Shadwell Estate.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a man named Berkeley made a lower offer. He offered them the land to the west. So they bought 2 cane fields, which encompassed Hainsmith and the whole garden business, because remember, Bastia ended at what we call 5 ways.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
It's a map like Tifulan, please.
Okay.
All like where the clinic and so is part of the town extension lands.
Mm-hmm.
So they built, the land was flatter where Hainsmith village is. So they built the villages there first, kind of near to the hospital.
Where Hainsmith is again?
All right, you see Wrigley Avenue?
Yes.
Wrigley Avenue to St. Johnson Avenue. So Millionaire Street is actually in the middle.
So Hainsmith Village is Wigley to St. Johnson?
St. Johnson Avenue.
Avenue, yeah. That's what I mean, yeah. St. Johnson Avenue?
Yeah, it was open like he bought the land in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they started laying out the land in 1990, not 1990, but 18, please. 1891. And then they lay out the land. You see, unlike Bastia, Hainsmith is laid out in rectangle with streets and everything. Really?
Yes, from up to down, yeah, to the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Because while in McKnight, there were no streets. There were just pathway, what we call alley now.
Alleyways.
How it was. So, what he decided, he wanted to sell the land to people,
Okay.
And the planters objected, because they said, look, if you sell them the land, they will become independent and they wouldn't want to work on their estate. So that is why you find Hainsmith Village was rented land.
Okay.
Whereas they sold the land in St. Johnson Village,
Mm-hmm.
and Russell Village was given to them because they moved them from Kitstoddart, where the factory was.
Yeah.
And so they carried them to Russell Village. Now, Russell Village is from St. Johnson Avenue to Cardin Avenue.
Okay.
Right? So, but Hainsmith Village, as you know, that's why we just be so proud of ourselves. We were never a slum or ghetto. And so he kept insisting, look, we want to have a peasant. Peasant means they should be able to produce on the land. Right? So they are totally dependent on the estate for food.
Oh.
But they objected, and he was actually pushed out. So when they developed and started developing, putting in houses, some people who were able to afford the rent, it wasn't much, came from Central Bastia, some from the country, right? Because you have to pay land rent.
Okay.
So, yeah, so is he, named after him.
So I'm trying to understand. You say Hainsmith encompasses Wigley Avenue, Millionaire Street.
You see where the grammar school is?
Yeah.
It was there before Hainsmith Village, but actually Boone Street supposed to be the bound.
Oh.
Or even, you see down Wood Hill, we call Wood Hill?
Mm-hmm.
All of there was hilly. No buildings were there before in the 50s.
Okay.
So, because Bastia Zen, or McKnight or Irishtown ended at Cunningham Street. Anything about Cunningham Street would be village.
Okay.
And then they did some excavation down the fort. Because remember they bought two pieces of land there? 2 pieces of estate land.
Mm-hmm.
The one down the fort would have been for Lagreet Estate. And so in 1929, what keeps saying 19, what? Correct me, 18,
1829.
Mm-hmm. 18.
Yeah, in the 80s. And in 1929, they started selling the land at Fort Lands. Now, when you come down the hill, Wrigley Avenue, going down to OTI,
Yeah.
land was only sold first on that side, on the eastern side. And according to Kramer, the first house would have been Mr. Thibault. He lived down there.
Mm-hmm.
The Thibault and a man named Mr. Stapleton, I think. These were, Thibault designed the road and all of that.
Yeah.
Yes. So houses were built on that side of the road. And in 1936 and so, on the other side. The only house on that side was Dr. Jones. You know Dr. Jones, right?
Yeah.
They have
Had Simon Jones. No, me I
no,
think
man,
it was somebody else.
country.
No.
Sorry, Mr. Jones, you want Sandy Point, please.
Okay.
Dr. Jones, they have the telecommunion place now, where the Kassab used to live.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right, I think his house was the first one on the western side of the road of Wrigley Avenue.
Yeah.
Now, there was some, you can see the racial thing now, right? Now, up below the grammar school pasture, there is a building that used to belong to Miss De Williams. It is now owned by the Technical College. They do, I think, in Masonry there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just down the road there. On Wrigley Avenue?
Yeah, just about where you all live.
On Wrigley.
You know, you have Mr. Delabank on the other side where you all have the building.
Yeah.
A big piece of land above Mr. Bratcher property.
Yes. It's
a lady named Miss Williams. She was sister to the Moravian minister Williams. Those are Moravians will know. Those two properties were the first two black properties there. But if you notice, they are top to the top of Fort Lands.
Mm-hmm.
All the white people live down below.
Oh.
So when you come to Jones Street, where Mr. Southwell used to live, that was sold in 1952. That was because all of the land from there into Hainsmith was just bush.
Okay.
So Hainsmith ends at Infirmary Road.
Yes.
So up by Cayon Street, down to Infirmary Road, and over to St. Johnson Avenue.
Okay.
Now, St. Johnson Avenue, as we know it now, was, as I told you before, created for two reasons. One was to provide a more sanitary road out of Fort Lands, come over down below the buildings were, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to go across the bay because the people who come and empty their pot, those are potties, right?
Yes.
And the stench, they said, when the wind, the nice easterly winds blow, it carried up into the people's place.
Yes, boy.
So they cut a road from Fort Lands up to Cayon Street.
Mm-hmm.
And the top part, when you come from St. Johnson Avenue, you see where the cemetery wall ends, right? At the corner by the laundry.
Yes.
Where the reservoir is, where the water is to come down into Wrigley Avenue. Not Wrigley Avenue, what do you name? St. Johnson Avenue. Now, according to my mother, who was born in the village, all of that piece of land from St. Johnson Avenue over to Cardin Avenue, where the Methodist Church was Canefield. So between Russell Village and Haysmith Village was a canefield and a gut. So the water ran down from up by Lagreed, down into the gut, and down into Trafalgar Village. There was no big drain. And even that big drain you see there, you know why it was built? The water from the hospital, the Cunningham Hospital, used to run down into what we call where Irishtown is.
Okay.
The whole area.
Going down to Fort Thomas, going down.
Yeah, run to the land there and down to the bay.
Yeah.
I remember I told you when they had in 1854 when they had the cholera outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a cholera outbreak in St. Kitts.
Wow.
Thousands died.
Thousands.
Yeah, I could imagine.
And so they buried them in trenches down in that same area where Irisham School is.
Yes.
And they eventually built the road over it.
Okay.
So down there was called Cholera Ground.
Ah.
Before you talk about Irisham School pasture.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Cholera Ground is what they call it. For a long time until they start. And then to occupied the land down there was the first botanical garden. You know that?
No, but giving us, Miss
Miss
Henry, we're going to have to let you come back because I'm getting calls.
Yeah.
But this is so interesting.
You see, but the sea blast was affecting the trees, so they then moved it to Springfield, right? Where it is, agriculture. So it moved from down in the garden to up there.
Okay.
All right, that's enough to satisfy you.
Yeah.
To all the proud villagers.
Yes.
All right then.
Hoping that you come back.
The
Thank you so much.
Man, you probably could pick up a chest.
I'm telling
then,
you.
pong it in
Well, never slum, I'll get to please.
I'm Pat.
I never come all here.
I'm Pat of the village.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you got proud heritage.
Yeah.
boy.
Thank you.
You got to show off.
Alrighty. Okay, we have a caller.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Nick. Morning, Jeff.
Morning.
I have,
Awesome. Be good.
Hello.
you hearing me?
A little better. Go ahead.
I have some transformer to sell. Each, two of them is 1,000 watts. They're going at 150 each.
1 minute. Take your time.
1,000 watts.
Transformers, 1,000 watts.
150 each.
150 each. And another smaller one, 500.
500 watts.
Watt for $100.
$100 for 500 watts.
And then transformer. Let me see what it is.
The transformer. You can transform into a truck, right? Car,
I'm coming.
plane.
500 watts.
Yes.
So how much?
$100.
100.
What's your number?
465 5932.
6932.
At home.
And then cell is
I can't get everything go across. I don't know. I can put in cell number. So let me see.
Go ahead.
665 1500.
Wow, that's a nice number.
Okay.
1,500. 665 1500.
Make punch. Okay, got you
Thank
covered.
you, man. All right. Good morning, Radio Market.
Sonny boy.
Uncle Mick, good morning.
SB, what's up?
Uncle Mick,
Yes, SB, Sonny
Sonny
boy.
boy.
Sonny boy. Yeah, I was listening to that lady trying to explain the roundabout about St. Kitts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and she's right, but right where the clinic is, used to be garden. That's where the garden Hotspurs football team come from. Mick, you know that. We used to go to the garden to play.
Yeah. Small days, yeah.
And you go all the way down by that green building you used to have on the left-hand corner. There's a road that going. And Mr. Bratcher live up the hill on the other side of the garden. Because when we down here making noise, he will call the police on us. And they chase us out the garden.
Okay.
And I just want to make one observation, Mick. Last week when Cousin Jazzy was talking about schools in the town, and you only mentioned the Roman school.
Okay.
You talk about pastor school, but nobody said anything about Roman school. Where you used to live, Mick, where invaders used to play in that alley.
Yeah, you said
We were really
That was a very nice school, the Roman school.
We were talking about the lodge. You weren't talking about the schools, though. That's why. Maybe that's why you take
Lodge,
the
yeah.
mention.
Yeah, but somebody talk about where pastor school was,
No.
and nobody on the program, I never hear you mention.
Because he was saying there used to be a lodge. That's
Pastor
why we
school
were
on the
talking
corner.
about that.
A lodge. But yes,
Okay,
you
and
school after.
the teacher that founded the girls' high school was Miss Pickard.
Okay.
Before they put the two schools together. Because one of my cousins, Maureen, she's a nurse in New York, Maureen Williams, she went to Miss Pickard school. They used to wear brown and beige uniform.
All right.
And then they unite the boys' school with the girls when they build the new grammar school.
Okay.
Okay.
So right across from the tennis lawn, used to be the high school. Miss Pickard was the founder and the top teacher there, the headmistress.
All righty.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, cousin and Mac.
Okay. All right then. Beautiful. Hey, folks.
Okay. Mikey was saying that's where the name Hainsmith Village came from. Hainsmith was the administrator of the Treasury, I guess. And that's I think everybody should know the Treasury. If we're talking about the Treasury building being 129 years, it would be the one downtown, not the one that is there in now. The one that in now in built 129 years ago, did it? The one there by the Central Street and Church Street on the corner.
No, that's come the other day.
Yeah,
There was
that
some-
day
there
in
was a bank
129. Yeah, it was a bank, National Bank.
Yeah, then after they
Yeah,
changed it to-
so that day 129.
no.
So it got to be the Treasury building down by
right
the
down,
circus.
There with the
Yeah.
arch you could walk through.
Right, with the arch.
The museum and the different things and so.
Right, so he said the administrator was the person who was in charge of the colony. And after statehood, administrators were called governors. So thank you, Mike. And then Mr. Onwy says, that's my boy, that's Val Henry, he says, the most of the roads in McKnight are named after past British governors. Cunningham, Thibault, Shaw, Burden, Fines, and St. Johnson. All of them were governors.
No. You had plenty governors.
Hey, I'm telling
I
you.
remember one time everybody used to be governor.
Yeah.
But now we got one.
So, but I'm trying to understand because she said Haynesmith Village begins at Wigley Avenue and it goes over to St. Johnson. So you have I know where St. Johnson is after Millionaire Street, the next one after Millionaire.
Going east or west?
Going west.
Okay.
So all that encompasses Haynesmith Village, she said, down to Infirmary Road, which is Infirmary Road is where the old Antioch Baptist Church used to be, on that road. That leads to the Carding home.
Okay.
Right? Infirmary Road. They should change the name, like the name Infirmary Tall. They should change the name there. Okay, it's after 11. We can take a break and come back, but this is so interesting, you know?
Yeah,
So,
we're speaking about the Treasury.
yeah, we're on the Treasury building. So the dome on top of the Treasury was there all the time, or that was put there after? You know, they had a dome that they put lights and so on it, like when you go downtown.
You mean through the tunnel, you mean?
Up on top of the arch, up to the top, there's a dome, like, there's like a...
You know?
And yeah, so that they put lights up there.
Aye, okay.
And I'm sure it's that it is.
Yeah, it was on all the time, you know?
Is it all the time?
I got some old pictures home from my grandfather. He got pictures of the Treasury. I'm going to look on it and see if the Treasury is there, like how it is now.
Yeah.
The showing thing on top, you mean?
Yeah, they got like a...
That they look so
And
British.
then they put on lights and so, yeah.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, it was built as it is, you know.
As it is.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
remember when the governor, not only the governor, because the governor lived in Antigua,
Mm-hmm.
we had administrators down here. So whenever you pay a visit, it's like a royal visit.
Yeah.
When do a royal visit. So that is where the arch is for the entrance to the city. I have a feeling, but not too sure. I got to check it out. The Treasury has always been there
They do.
Yeah.
from the time they built it, right?
Okay.
But you know,
Okay.
Treasury and Customs. I have a feeling, but it can be checked, that part of it might have been for Customs.
Yeah, I remember when the Queen was coming here one time. All of
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
You know,
get
what I
too-
found
don't
interesting,
get too
when
boy.
I think the governor came in the 1920s or something,
Mm-hmm.
they were talking about Mr. Hancock.
Hancock.
Remember Hancock for the Scouts?
Yes, I remember
Yeah.
Mr. Hancock. Wow.
They said he was the only Scout there to salute the governor when he came. I don't think he get enough.
Recognition, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
because he
did
was
a
there
lot.
before Henderson.
Yeah, Basil Henderson, yeah.
Even this
Okay.
thing with the water sports,
Only
he
the
started it,
Basil.
you know, not really Hendrickson.
Only Basil, no. Mr. Henderson.
Hancock was there
Yeah, I
before
was on
Basil.
Hancock one time. I was a
Used to,
scout.
yes,
Oh,
Licky
okay.
to swim and do all kind of things. Turn
right.
rope.
He started it.
Yeah,
I would take the Scout over to Nevis and things like that.
yeah. I remember Mr. Hancock. He right there by the taxi stand in the back there. We used to have meetings.
Yeah,
You
so
did a little
when I
part,
hear, but you know, sometimes I let people say what I got to say. Because Hancock is a good villager, please, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was, yeah, he
I
was,
mean, well known for scouting.
Yep.
Oh, so you were under
Scout and Cubs.
you were under Mr. Hancock, mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember
Yeah,
I remember
is he
Hancock.
actually kept scouting alive?
Scout and Arms, Cubs and...
Oh, okay.
Mr. Henderson brought in 4-H, but scouting was
yes.
Mr. Hancock.
Yeah.
Mr. Hancock was Scout,
Yeah.
And the Pickard School that your good friend in New York called about started in the same building there.
Oh.
And the corner, what you call the green, we used to call it greenhouse.
Okay. And where that was?
It there still.
On
When you
where?
come across Fort Thomas Road and you turn to go down the bay, the house on the corner there. She
When you
started
come
the school right
across
there.
Fort Thomas.
The road in front of Irisham School. It's Fort
Uh-huh.
Thomas Road, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So with the
when you
green-
come to the end of that, to
The-
turn, to go on the bay, going
Okay.
east. The house right there is still
So it in a White House now.
white and green. And
It was
whatever.
green and I think
they call it
the
green.
Chattertons used to live in there?
It did the school started.
Oh,
I think it
okay.
started with 9 students.
I think he has a restaurant there now. It has a restaurant in there now, an Indian restaurant or something there.
Down the corner there.
But that is
Yeah.
where
Down
she
the
started
steps.
with 9
Yeah.
students.
No, and down the steps, down to the bottom of the road by Irish Town Primary.
Yeah, Sydney husband mother was one. I think all class.
I think
was
it's
one.
there, I think
They have
it is.
pictures
come
of
on
the
the steps to go
old
to
girl high
on the
school.
corner.
No.
When they moved from down the bay because the school got bigger, they then
Okay.
moved up to Navy Street,
To the girls' school? Boys' school?
Girls High School,
Girl. Oh, okay. Okay.
what you call it up there? Victoria Road?
Yes, Victoria Road and Navy Street. Yeah.
Where they merge. Yeah, so the school moved from down Irish Town Bay. Because the house is on the Bay Road, really. They moved from there.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you go on the Girl High School page,
Okay.
you should see the first set of students.
Now this is where Donna Manchester comes in and
Right.
and my cousin
right. Yeah, they
Yvette
moved from there
and so
to
come
up,
in.
to up Victoria Road.
Okay.
But as he said, the school, Miss Picard started a school down there. All right then.
Oh, thank you so much. We have lots of callers.
Good morning, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Uncle and Auntie.
Nice.
Morning.
The same house here, she's correct, was Chatterton, but then Warner rooftop, they bought it, so it belongs to Warner then.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
I
And we also correct an Indian thing, restaurant is this.
Yeah, Indian restaurant. That's true. Okay, thanks. Yes.
You're welcome.
Because down to the end, by this
By this football team?
down.
Hello, Uncle Mick.
Okay. How you doing, man?
Uncle Mick.
Yes, I'm listening, yeah.
It's me calling back.
Okay. I hear.
Just an observation from my cousin Jazzy. The last governor of St. Kitts and Nevis become the first governor general of St. Kitts and Nevis. That was Sir Clement Arundel.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
So they did have governors before him, but he was the last.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for the information. We appreciate it. Good morning. Oops, Mr. Caller. Hi. Oh, boy. Okay, call
Okay.
back, okay?
We can take a quick. Okay, let's see who that is.
Good morning, Radio Maca.
Good morning.
Nice.
Miss Henry said it used to be called Greenhouse, but I think it's Green Lantern.
Oh, Green Lantern. Green Lantern?
A Green Lantern.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Green Lantern, I remember that name there. Folks, it's Radio Market, and we're going to take a little break and come back. And I'll wait on my co-pilot, and I'm going to wait on the captain to say.
Oh, it says here that
Yeah?
the building that houses the Treasury presently was built to house the central bank
Ah.
when it became its home under Paul Southwell. Which, I mean, I'm trying to understand the part with when became its home. So I need that part there straightened out. Auntie D. Yeah, but it was supposed to be Central Bank. Okay.
The Treasury?
Where the Treasury is now on Central Street and Central and
you mean
Church Street.
The new Treasury?
Yeah,
Okay,
where
I
it
thought
is
you're
now.
talking about the old
Yeah,
Treasury.
no.
Yeah, oh, there was a bank
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I remember the.
And that was the Penny Bank,
You know the home.
right? It was the Penny Bank. It was the
It was
National
built-
Bank.
That place was built in the early 70s.
Right.
Just the other
Yeah,
day,
that
yeah.
is the other. So it can't
Central
be.
Bank was the Eastern OEC Bank something, then they went up to Bordeaux.
Ah,
That's where
okay.
the money used to come through and do whatever they did right there.
Oh.
Then
So,
National was in it. National came from down
Yes.
Church Street.
Right.
But the Treasury is not, the Treasury is being erected.
National wasn't where the old Treasury is now.
Yeah, but it came from down Church Street in front of government headquarters.
Oh, okay, and then came up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Oh boy, history, huh?
Yeah,
Good
morning.
morning.
Hey, my name is Jazzy and Mick.
Morning. Nice.
Hey, Jatot.
Yeah, bless up. But you know, the Treasury used to be my playing ground
Okay.
in the early time when we down there playing, DJing,
With Ronnie Rascal and those guys.
That's right. That's right.
After football, everybody used to leave too.
Yes.
It's Treasury to hear Jatus and the hi-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
the green building down there, I remember I used to go to the doctor there, and that was Dr. Jacob for our place. That's where he used to do
Which
his
green building?
Dr. Jacobs. And the same building right down there from Irish Town School on the corner.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. My mother used to take me doctor there. That's like 1955, 57
Okay.
down there.
You're young, Jatuk.
Yes.
That's what Dr. Jacob for us.
50-something.
Jatuts and them need to be recognized. Yeah, them is better one DJs, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing about this.
All right, yeah, that's the thing. All right, Jatuts, thanks.
Next up. Oh, boy.
Yes, we have a caller.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, good morning.
Yes.
I agree with that caller a while ago about Dr. Jacobs being down there in the, we used to call it the Green Lantern building.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Picard School was more like where the housing project. There were a few houses in there.
Mm-hmm.
One was where Limo used to live at a point in time.
Okay.
And in that area there, that is where the Picard School was. If I'm lying, I lying after my mother, who was given a scholarship to go to the Picard School, who did not go for certain reasons, and she would always show us and tell us because we lived on the beachfront.
Okay, wonderful.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice, thanks, man.
On the end.
Yes.
And I know Jacobs living there. I don't know who lived there before, but Dr. Jacobs, because
Okay.
my brother, who's 70-something, would have gone to see him in that building.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Wow.
thanks. Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, the building that lady is speaking about. I think maybe Miss Picard them used to be. They used to call it the COP. It was the government corporation, civil servant had a COP in here. Like a little Superman month time you go and you do your shopping and things. The cops. We used to call it the COP.
Okay.
Corporation.
Okay, the corporation.
The cop.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Nice one. Okay, then. Good morning, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Just to a little clarification to the matter of the building on Church Street. When it was first constructed, we still had the Eastern Caribbean Currency Authority, or ECA, which was later graduated, for want of a better expression, to Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. I do not recall if the graduation to a central bank was before they had made the move to Bird Rock, or at the point when they made the move to Bird Rock. But I know that initially, when they occupied that building, it was still Eastern Caribbean Currency Authority. Its acronym was ECA.
Okay.
And so then after they would have moved, though, from that building, that is when National Bank moved from where it was previously located opposite government headquarters to occupy that building. And then, after National Bank then had its own big brand new headquarter building, then government then occupied it as a new location for the government treasury.
Oh.
That's history.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for letting us know. You know
I
what
just
mean?
in awe right now.
Yes, man. Beautiful, Lord Father.
Yeah.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning,
Nice.
University of Radio Market and the professors.
Are we any professors in the holiday professors?
Yes, just a little note of correction. The National Bank started Central and Market Street. That's the left side going down to the bay. That was known as the Penny Bank. So there is the original place of the National Bank. But it was called the Penny Bank. Okay?
Central
Okay.
and Market Street. That's right.
My aunt worked in the penny bank, you know. Her name was Georgina Adams. They call her Aunt Baby.
Okay.
George, they used to call her Addie. Yeah. And she was at the penny bank, so.
The penny bank is opposite MIS?
The penny
Yes,
bank and her.
that bank was the industrial bank. The
Opposite
we call it
MIS?
Penny Bank. Penny Bank is where Black Maker called it, but it was the industrial bank started by Mr. Bridgewater and Mr. Bocapal, them there in Market Street.
Okay,
In
opposite
the
MIS?
Yearwood's building.
In
That
which
was that was the Yearwood's building.
Where was it
Yearwood?
located exactly?
College Street, not College Street, Central Street and Market Street on the corner there.
Oh.
That was Mr. Yearwood. He was a butcher.
Mm-hmm.
He was the last one the Yearwoods lived here, Sonny Yearwood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
And which part of the Treasury is there? Let them know Palm headquarters was there.
Uh-huh.
Where the Treasury is?
Behind the Treasury.
Behind all the grounds there, Palm was there.
Yeah, in front of the Master's house, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, we used to play- we used to have shows in there.
Master's house. That's where Palm
Yeah, that's the
headquarters
Master's
was.
house, Palm is-
Wait. Palm headquarters was where?
Opposite
In
Master's
Central
house.
Street and Church Street.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I
Oh
play
my.
here for
But the only
parties.
place, the only thing I know is up by me, up Bone Avenue, up there.
That came maybe
no, come
after
after.
67, 68, 69. That's when you
Okay.
get come up there in Mefia. I think they
Okay.
call the building Mefia.
Labor was there,
Yeah.
Palm was there waiting in front of them.
Oh, so they were facing each
They
other.
waiting each other.
Yeah.
Labor facing Pam, and Pam
Yeah,
facing
between
Labor.
there, yeah.
Yeah, man, we used
I
to mash
did
up
not
Master's
know
house
that.
and we used to mash up Palm headquarters on
That's
the other side here.
interesting.
Yeah.
Used to have some shows
Okay.
and stuff. Nice, thanks, man.
Wait.
Sorry.
Well,
Go ahead, sorry.
I want to go over here,
Okay,
but it's all right.
No problem.
Hello, Uncle Mick.
Okay.
Uncle
Mr.
Mick, you
History.
should remember this, or maybe Jazzy, because Jazzy younger. But in St. Kitts, before they had street lights, they used to put hurricane lamp on lamp pole. The electric light people them used to put it up on the lamp pole.
So, Jazzy, you should know.
Because most of the island was dark back in the day when I was coming up. So that's where the light come, green lantern. The lantern was like a hurricane lamp.
Okay.
It burned for a long time.
No,
And
okay.
before we had all them street lights we got now.
Used to put on lamp.
So that's where that word come from, green lantern.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Sonny boy. Okay, go ahead,
Let me
Jazzy.
I just want to say hi to online. Well,
Puppets.
those who are online.
Nice.
Glenda Dow, yes.
Hi, Gigi.
Joycey Daniel, good morning, Mick.
Hey,
and Jazzy.
Joycey. My good
Jackie
friend.
Hanley says, Barman Hanley, blessings on his birthday. Jackie,
big
what
one.
are you doing, Jackie Hanley? Saying hi to Barman, yes.
Barman, the big
happy
one.
birthday to
The
you.
coach.
Eh? Barman is celebrating with some big people.
I tell me about
Virginia Harris, 102. Miss Saunders, 84 years.
Wow.
Barman, you're up there. You're celebrating with some Star Wars.
Yeah, you're going to
eh?
live long, darling.
Yeah, man,
You're gonna
live long. Glenda Dow says, good morning,
Hi,
watching
G.
from New York. Happy birthday greetings to Javon Bissett of Hamilton Nevis. Carmen Hodge, blessed Saturday, guys, watching from Atlanta. Y. Duncan, good morning. Raja Market from Texas. Stanford Carey, good day to all. Aubrey and Dennis Frederick, good morning. Mick and
Never.
Jazzy from Texas. James Lawrence, good morning, my peeps. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Jay.
Evelyn Baptiste, Miss Henry,
next
very
neighbor
intelligent woman. That's the truth.
Ah, yes.
Shawan Paris, Miss Henry really knows the history of our island. She sure does. Catherine Charles, greetings, Jazzy and Mick. That lady full of history. I'm learning so much from your program. Bless up. Catherine Burrows, Charles
Thank
in
you.
the Bronx, I think. Shawan Paris, good morning, Miss Henry. Really knows the history of our island, yes. Lioness Charles, a thing, a emoji, may know what it means.
Okay.
Zelma Daniel, Miss Henry has a great knowledge of history. I just learnt a lot. Clifford Henry, Clifford.
You're Cliff.
Mr. Hancock was a tailor in McKnight community,
Yes.
Central Street, between Shaw and Thibault Avenue. We call Mr. Hancock Big B. Yes, and yes, he was the organizer of the Boys Brigade.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he was a very...
Fanny Daniel, good morning, have a blessed day. And Jennifer Queely, morning from Jen and Viren. Hey, them me peeps, Jen and Viren.
All right, then.
Vibo and Jen.
Okay, then. Good
Okay.
morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Got your peeps together, huh?
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. My car went missing last night. It's a red Toyota Corolla, about 1996, an old red Toyota Corolla. License plate number P2205.
So the best place to put
No.
that is at the station.
Sorry?
Best place to carry it is to the station too. You carry it there already? You don't carry
Of course, yes.
You don't give the info to the police?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
just saying this is maybe a good opportunity to take,
All right.
you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you know what he said, Mick?
Some license plate he
His
found?
car was stolen.
He carried...
Or he car went missing last night.
Oh,
Good morning.
boy.
Good morning to you both, and how are you doing today?
We're good, thanks. What about you?
I'm doing good. Beautiful. Yes, I need a little clarification. The gentleman who spoke about the penny bank, he talked about Central and Market Street.
Mm-hmm.
But you realize that at the corner of both of those streets is a building. So which one of those buildings exactly is the penny bank?
Whether it's the one that house the pharmacy, or whether it's Powell building on the other side, is that he talking about? Is there Central and Market Street? That's Kayon and Market Street. Central and Market is down to the end there. Mm-hmm. You have the two houses on either side for true. One is JM Plumbing, right?
Right, that is the area.
Yeah,
Central and Market Street. So which one of those houses in that corner?
Yeah. I'd like to know too, because it's four. You're really talking about two on either side, eh?
Yeah, because we have two on either side. So which one? Yes. Is it the one that got burnt down?
Yes.
You can call back and clarify that.
Yes, thank you so much.
All
yes.
right,
Morning.
Yes, good morning. The house that house the piggy bank, as we call it.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave Liverpool Road, coming up Market Street, before you cross over in Central Street is the house right there on your right-hand side, downstairs.
So if you leave Liverpool Road,
come up Market Street.
And
it's before you cross over to Central, cross into Central Street, the house right there on your right-hand side.
That where Miss Hodge was?
That's where Miss Hodge was, right.
Oh, that's where the bank was?
Yes.
Oh,
right.
The building is an orange, peaches looking orange building.
That's right, yes.
Miss Hodge used to be in there.
Right inside there. And
yes. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
the netballer. Thank you. Thank you for the bull eggs.
Oh, boy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nick.
Nice.
Yes.
This is the doctor. I just telling me put you in the toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Miss. Yes, I was just going to call to say where Miss Hodge was.
Yeah.
On the other side, the empty building had belonged to Halbert, C.A. Halbert.
Okay.
Had a bookstore right there.
Okay.
Right, but then the piggy bank left and it went down to Government Road there, just below Government House. I have pictures of it.
Government headquarters?
Just below Government headquarters.
Okay.
I have pictures of it.
And then it came up to the top of the road?
And then it came up to the top of the road, yes.
And now it is on Central and Square Street, East Independence.
And Square Street.
West
yes, I have pictures of those, Edgar Bridgewater and what's his name there, Prokop, Stanley Prokop.
Okay.
Who had a print treasury.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you. Okay, well, we gotta take a break. Quick, make plan of commercials that, you ain't gonna put me in trouble, Nobody gonna write me a letter and tell me nothing, So you just, let's take a nice quick break and we'll be right back. So the lady who called about where the penny bank was, it was, and I can see it now, on the corner, it's on it's Miss Hodge building. It's now orange, I think. Upstairs and downstairs house now. Right? Yes, so that is where. So we'll be back. It is just about 23 and a half past 11. So stick and stay. We're going to take a quick break and come back. Okay? Mr. Weeks had a glasses store right on the corner. Yes, that's true. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we take a quick break and come back. Stick and stay.
The future is here. Everybody must be aware. The cash taking easy digital. You don't need to use money physically. You could use your phone to send, receive, and so much more. The cash safer, faster, cheaper. So get it up on your mobile phone. Everybody rolling now with the cash. Everybody rolling now with the cash. Everybody rolling now with the cash. We spending easy dollars digitally rolling now with the cash. Everybody rolling now with the cash. Everybody rolling now with the cash. We spending easy dollars digitally.
The easy dollar is digital. Make payments safer, faster, and cheaper with Dcash. Take your business to another level by sending and receiving easy funds in seconds. No hidden fees during the pilot phase. phase, and it's open to everyone. So sign up for Dcash today. For more information about Dcash, visit www.dcashec.com or check out our Facebook and Instagram pages at DcashEC. Download the free app from the Play Store. Remember, the future of our currency is here. Dcash, it's safer, faster, and cheaper. Everybody rolling now with Dcash. Everybody rolling now with Dcash. Everybody rolling now with Dcash. We spending easy dollars digitally.
Right? When I had mumps, I was taken to Dr. Jacob's office at the Green Lantern, and he said to my aunt, put a roast potato on his jaws, and he would be fine within a few days. He said, no humor in this, is true.
Roast potato.
Yeah, they used to use them things there for trade. I gotta give it for that.
Okay.
But okay, Liz Halbert says, I remember my moms used to send me to your aunt, Miss Adams, and Mr. Analdo Bailey with a note, because I was so tiny, so they never used to let me stand in the line long. Okay. Yes, and then she said Mr. Weeks had a glasses store right on the corner where the bank was. That's true, Mr. Weeks. When if it was on the corner, but Mr. Weeks was there for true. It was Mr. Weeks and Miss Hodge in the area there. Yeah.
Good
okay,
morning.
we are back.
Sorry.
Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Good morning, young girl and young boy.
Morning,
young people.
morning.
Thank you all for your service every Saturday. You hear that first day is talking about the mums and roast potato?
Mm-hmm.
In the country, you know, when my mother had a lot, and my sister, the one that come home a little when we have a funeral, she had mums. The mother put her roast the potato and put it on. She take off the potato and she eat it. Okay. And right now it like a what they call it, a card, some big thing. And then
cold flesh?
Uh-huh. So it's still, yeah. You know, I don't see a lady in town with some big thing and she eat.
Yeah, proud flesh.
Right, so she have one up to now. She's this small growing up. And when she comes, she does still have it here and gone. So it's the mums and the roast potato. If she take it out, well, we used to take out the potato and eat it. Because in the years was the roast potato. And we eat it. But she now, she left with that scars on top she jar.
So she was, so because she eat the potato, she get up?
Yeah, no, but she take it, it must be too hot.
Oh, okay.
And she take it off right away, she eat it and they left. That, yes, so it come up.
Oh, okay. So she get burnt then.
Yes. So
Okay.
you just come up and leave that
All
day
right.
like that.
Okay.
Thank you, Tanti Mall.
All right.
Thank you, Tanti Mall. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, all the best to you all.
Okay.
Okay.
Our local Tanti Mall, Lulu.
Yes, good
Yes.
day.
Morning.
These things we're talking about, mums and things, those things are what we call keloids.
Yeah.
And they come from within your skin or whatever. Because as this lady here, that lady that we're talking about with the ears, she gonna do some surgery like heck to get those things. You gotta burn them out everything. So, ain't so much the mums, nothing. Them, you know, we out of nigga used to have too much different prospect.
But what she know,
and things.
what she was saying is that because of what she did with the potato, she get the proud flesh.
Jazzy.
But I'm believing that she just get burnt, and that's what happens. So she get
When you get
the
burned,
mark.
it's going to disfigure the skin. You ain't gonna get them bugs. Then
that is,
there
yeah.
You got certain types of people with skin. Dr. Kramer, the old man, he said we are Africans, so we are subject to these things. The old Kramer. Because I had a friend had them, and we used to go by Dr. Kramer. And then Fosbury came here, and all kind of doctors, and he gets rid of them in America. So I believe that it's so much of a sport flesh. But, you know, sometimes people's skin, we call bad flesh, we got. That's how them keloids come.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, okay. Now, the penny bank, the first place it was, when in the banks were in the Treasury, right? The Treasury only had government buildings in there. But I remember going into the Treasury to pick up checks and so. But that happens still. Yeah, but they don't change. They never used to change them or nothing. They had no banking system in there. It was just the government buildings were in there. Okay. Because remember it says here that the government department, at one time or another, it housed almost every government department in the Treasury building. Okay.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, brother, this here again, you know.
Oh, Lord.
The penny bank, the location that some persons give, they are correct. Right at the top of Middle Market Street and Central Street. But the official name of it was St. Kitts Nevis Industrial Bank.
That's what somebody said, yes.
And, you know, when I was going to school, every Monday morning I used to bank $1. But then Friday afternoon I go and I draft a quart to buy 3 to embracing up Mr. Mac.
Why tell them man leave me alone to buy?
And the used to be Treasury in front of the Union there and the corner. It was an old wooden building, and they break down the wooden building and they construct it with blocks, with Higgs and Hill, 1972.
Okay.
And what they did, they covered the blocks with wood, like the old time design that it had.
Who was Higgs and Hill?
A company from England.
Electrical company.
That is the one that built the airport. I work with them.
Higgs and Hill?
Yeah. Fix the airport.
Remember in Elimat song he got things about Higgs and Hill now own Frigate Bay. So let me ask you this question. Where were you born? So Higgs and Hill was what, construction company or something?
Yeah, a big company. We break down the 2 hills that they had up there, Clay Hill and Golden Rock.
Okay.
Because I was a scraper operator up there. So I could tell anybody about the history of Higgs and Hill.
But
and
we
Higgs and Hill, sorry. Higgs and Hill were like Hess to St. Kitts. Because when people working for Hess, they were the money men.
Yeah. Hess and St. Croix.
That's
we can
right.
talk about Higgs and Hill another time because I would like to know about it. Thank you, Culture. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. I hear them talking about Higgs and Hill. You could remember a child had there in an accident from Higgs and Hill going to school?
No.
You have a little girl that was in an accident. She was 5 years. Higgs and Hill was in the 70s, right? 71. 71, yeah, that child gets in an accident. Like the stone come from the Higgs and Hill, come in Connery, in this school.
Wow.
Like we used to keep school in the church. And the stone had hit a child. She was 5 years. She is 5 years. Yeah,
Okay.
she was 5 years. She's 56 years now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Y'all ain't knowing about that?
No.
No.
Oh, I was what me I was 5 years.
Okay.
I went Jamaica twice.
Okay,
All right.
Okay, thank you.
They took off Miss Culture twice.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You're living to tell the tale. God bless you. You're living to tell the tale, man.
Wow.
That's wonderful. Yeah, she said it was her. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Jazzy. This is Sugar.
Hey.
Yeah. Fort Higgs and Hill build the Fort Thomas Hotel as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And what Culture say? Culture was driving a scraper up the airport. I walk up there too.
Ah, you work with Higgs and Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what's interesting? Culture say he used to bank a dollar and go back and then draw for quart.
The way she look at
What you thinking is that them bank, you think you could go down by National Bank at all? You could get your money like that now? I mean, he went and he banked a dollar and then he take off a quart to buy showcake and wherever.
Culture, you're sick.
I want a knife today. You could go down and put $20 on the bank. You can't even put $20 on the bank. No. You know? You gotta put like 25 or maybe 30. But see me going back and take off a 5. Okay, Clifford said, Jazzy and Mick, when the industrial bank was formed, it was Mr. Bratcher's idea, and it was frowned upon by the St. Kitts elites. Anyone could have opened the saving account with $1 and given a bank book in which they were allowed to make a deposit as little as 10 cents. Now look at the growth of the bank today. I know that's right. So, Culture really used to bank a dollar and go back and withdraw a quart.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, good morning again, Professor. When the history is written of the St. Kitts, Nevis, and Gwilla National Bank,
yeah,
two names has to stand out. Mr. Prokop and Mr. Bridgewater.
Okay.
And you cannot talk any other names other than those two. Because you said earlier, first call a while ago, you could have deposited that small amount, not in Barclays Bank, you know, because Barclays Bank was for the elites.
That's right. You remember when Mr. Batch wanted to close Barclays, you know? Yeah, because he wanted to close Barclays at one time.
We're going down the road.
Yeah, we're going down the road. Yeah.
We're going down the road.
Sign on the penny bank.
I am just bigging up
the
two deceased, the founders, and the young people need to know that these two men, names MUST, mentioned in the St. Kitts,
I agree.
Nevis, and Gwilla. Who come after?
I agree.
Who come after?
Yes.
But those two names
I agree.
has to stand out. Just like Antioch Baptist Church, you got to remember Brother Connor.
We must know where it began. It's important to know where it began because people, young children today might just know of maybe Sir Edmund Lawrence as the bank manager, you know, and such like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But how did it all begin?
Where it came from.
Yeah. How it started.
Where it came from.
Yeah.
And those two pioneers. And they didn't expect it to be the leading bank in the OECS. And it is. Anyway, more time.
Thank you. More times. We have a call.
Good morning, Jazzy. As the lady talk about the child, they get hit in the school. Maybe look over there, was blowing up the stone. They were on the hill over our cannery. When the stone get to it, maybe diamond no more carry when him. So he shift down there by the school. I remember too when I was small.
Okay.
Yeah, take care.
Thanks.
Yes, take care.
Nice. All right. Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, I'm back again. Help me with something else again. I don't know if I missed a piece of information somewhere. That same penny bank, what is it, the St. Kitts Nevis Industrial Bank?
Yes.
That has led into what now? What bank now?
National.
Is it National?
St. Kitts Nevis and Gwilla National Bank.
But where does Mr. Edmund Lawrence fit into this? Because I thought I heard somewhere along the way that he started the National Bank. Do I have it right?
I don't know.
Morton was a manager there too.
Morton was a manager. Which Morton?
This is who had the Pioneers Club up Newtown. He the one who bring buy the instruments while he out there.
You know Morton. Miss Morton.
From Nevis.
Okay.
That needs to be checked into because his name and his name is on the National Bank right now, right?
Okay.
Yes.
But as the gentleman said, it all began with Mr. Bridgewater and Mr. And who?
Prokop.
And Mr. Prokop.
I don't know. Maybe if me have something wrong. I don't know if I am the one who has something wrong, and that's why I keep saying the information, write it down the way as it is. It's very important because a lot of this thing here is open up to persons, subjectivity, and they want to put a lot of other things into it. I don't know.
Okay,
but we will check out. Okay,
we'll see if somebody would call. Thank you so much.
All right, dear.
Okay.
Hey, good morning.
Sonny boy.
Hello, Uncle Mick.
Hi, Sonny boy.
Because of Jody, some guy made a statement about where Pam first headquarters was. As far as I can remember, 1967, when I came back from St. Thomas to swim on Easter Monday. Pam headquarters was across the street from Max's house because St. Kitts was on a state of emergency. And I remember Mr. Southwell telling the door people, anybody come from over by Pam could come up to Max's house. It don't matter what political party you belong to because they won't let me in because I had on a shut mouth Pam.
Okay.
So Billy Hobart office was in the green and white house right across the street from Max's house. Nicholas, you know that?
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
And that's where Pam started with Dr. Simmons and Archibald and all them guys.
That's true.
And Kane, now it's Kane and all them. So Pam didn't start down what that guy said. He started in Billy Hobart office.
No, okay, thanks, Sonny boy. All right. Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, I'm back again for a third time.
Okay.
Listen, that lady, I hope she's listening. When you and I would have passed 100 years, the man...
He get cut?
Wow, so you get cut off.
I hope you get back on.
So we get
Hi.
back on. That's interesting.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Uncle Mick and Auntie Jazzy.
Hey.
I think Mr. Lawrence used to work with Mr. Prokop, Mr. Bridgewater at the time. That's why he was in charge of the National Bank. But I think they should have a monument with Mr. Bridgewater and Mr. Prokop and the National Bank as the first person to have the penny bank. That everybody can know who was this person that formed.
Exactly.
They should have a monument and let us rally behind that. And the monument put up for Mr. Bridgewater.
Either a plaque or something, yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning, Uncle Nick, Papa Nick.
Morning.
This is the doctor. I have a couple of things left to be sold.
Okay, still around. Huh?
I have.
Okay. Yeah, boy. Go ahead.
I have a deep fry, reasonable size. It's just a one compartment, but it could hold a reasonable amount of fries, hamburger, hot dog, whatever you're gonna do into it. I'm selling that for $4.50. I also have 2 air fries. One is in the rectangular shape, and one is in the pot.
You have what?
Where you could cook. 2 air fries. One is in the rectangular shape, like the shape of a microwave, and I also have one that is the pot version. The extra you could do in that, you could make your soup.
2 air fryers?
I have 2 air fryers. That one I'm selling it for $500. Very nice.
Okay.
I also have 2 generators, maximum 4,000 watts. Also, I have some frying pans, Some are used, but they are in good condition. I have ladies' dresses for tall and short, big and small.
Okay.
I also have about
But I
30
tell me,
pairs of shoes.
hey, me mother's here. I tell you, you got a store, you know, mister. Something else all right, you know. Uh-huh.
Huh?
You come here,
Well, come and buy some. Come and buy some. I have just for you too. I'm looking at you right now on Radio Market.
So you need to
So I
take.
have your size.
You need to give. Okay.
And I know I'm not going to take up all the time, but just those very few items. Once anyone come to see, they will see more than enough.
Okay, what's your number?
1.
You ain't got a local
347.
number. You ain't got a local number yet.
Are you here so long?
I have a local number, but WhatsApp, most people, you could reach anybody on WhatsApp. That's not a
Yeah,
problem.
but WhatsApp does be an issue too because people ain't always got Wi-Fi and so at least you could
All
call
right,
it
let me give that to you. Let me just come out of this screen, and I'll give you the local number. Bear with me.
Yeah.
Let me go back. Okay. Oh. Bear with me. Just okay. It is 1869
Mm-hmm.
765 9360.
Okay, got you covered.
Okay, we got you. Okay, thank you, man.
All right, your stuff and prices are negotiable.
Yeah,
okay. Okay, you could negotiate.
Yes, I'm a negotiator.
Okay.
Next.
All right, then.
Next.
Ah, boy. Here we go. Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, I'm back.
Nice.
I am back. I was saying, when you and I and Jazzy would have passed 100 years, the manager of National Bank would be irrelevant to those two gentlemen. So the lady with the manager or managers, whoever they might be, they are irrelevant to Mr. Bridgewater and Mr. Prokop.
You talk about Mr. Lawrence, right?
Eh?
Mr. Lawrence, you talking about?
Please, listen to the language. The managers, hey, right, who would have come after these two men, they would be irrelevant to them because they are the founders.
Founders of the bank.
And you can't forget the founders. As I was saying when I got cut off, just as the Antioch Baptist Church cannot forget Dr. William Connor, right? And the church by Brown Bakery cannot forget Sister Rose. Jazzy too young know her name Sister Rose. Jazzy know her name Sister Rose?
I know of her.
Mick, you know her?
Oh, about her, yeah, sir. I know.
So, when you talk about Central Street Church there, you got to talk about Sister Rose. Just to bring in that little piece, for clarification. Okay?
All right.
Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, then. Beautiful.
Okay. Clifford said culture is right about his transaction, no joke. Joycelyn Windleton says, happy birthday to my mom, Iona Walters in Greenlands, who now resides in the U.S. May God continue to bless her with many, many more years.
Nice.
Zelma Daniel, Radio Market History Lessons, thanks for my memory. Joycey Daniel says, as a kid living in Market Street, I used to bank 50 cents at that bank every Saturday for Christmas. However, Christmas took forever to come. I agree. I agree. For me to get the money, achoo. I'm sure. Okay. So we almost, is 10 to, almost 10 to. Yes. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mick and Jazzy D.
Hi, morning.
How are you all?
Good.
Good, thank you.
Because he sound kind of sluggish like.
He got him,
Yeah,
phone
he
cut
sound
out.
very sluggish. So I think the phone might have said, you're taking too long to talk, man. You know?
nice, man. Oh,
okay. So this is interesting with the penny bank, though. And as he says, I always heard that Mr. Bridgewater was a founding member, you know, and Prokop. Always heard that. So it need to be told.
Yeah, the story.
Otherwise, we would always be wondering, and so it needs to be told, you know.
Start.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, hey, Mick.
I still have a bank book from Industrial Bank still, you know.
You got one?
Yeah.
Who this?
Abo.
Still got a bank book from the Industrial Bank. That is so cool.
I went go open account there. The dollar. They tell me buy me go buy $1.
Wow.
$1?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Then.
I open account 67.
That's a long time, you know.
Yeah.
Oh God. My.
I got cherishing now. I got cherishing.
Yeah, you got cherish it, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
I know, right? I had a bank book too, but man, well, my bank book was from National Bank when it reached Treasury, where the Treasury building is now. I used to bank there. Yeah, because like my aunt was working there, she used to carry them little change and start banking. But if I had known, I could have gone draw off a quart and buy a sugar cake. I would have done.
Good morning, Radio Mac.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Jalavi. Don't forget to the paper with the list where you all write down. I couldn't write fast in time to get a number. Take care.
Okay. Thank you, Bo. Nice.
Thank you, Bo. Thank you.
All right, then.
Okay. So make me winding down, okay?
Winding down?
Yes.
Okay.
So I want to thank Mrs. Henry C.
Yeah, man.
Who really call and give us a wealth of knowledge. I mean, I'm still thinking about Haynes Smith. I think I can take a walk across and walk then and just see exactly.
I feel it.
You know? Because out of Wigley Avenue, Millionaire Street, St. Johnson Avenue, so when they put it on there, when they're writing the letters, they'll put Jasmine Clark, Wigley Avenue, Haynes Smith Village, Bastia, St. Kitts. That would be the address.
Okay.
I wonder how many people know that Haynes Smith Village is that. It goes at the 3 streets coming from Wigley to St. Johnson. And then what happened after that? As you say, it was rectangular, so that was going from up to down, all of them. Interesting. And then when she talk about no streets, no wonder you could walk. You could be coming across, okay, you could come from like Westbourne. I think it's about Westbourne that you could come and walk through alleys and reach right up to Cunningham Street, you know. I did not know. One know. People that, you could take all the alleyways and come through and end up. Wow. Good morning.
Good morning again. Jesse?
Yes.
Seriously, right? $1. A little bit tough right now, but back in that time, $1 was a lot of money, you know. It was like $1,000 to them back then, you know.
I'm telling you.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
It had a lot of value back then.
Yes, it did.
Okay, all right, thank you.
So when he draw off a quart, he rich him. He leave back a lot still, you know. Yes, Sonny boy. Morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the banks right now. I'm talking about the banking of the music. Do you guys have any recording of the Bassarama that we had back in the 70s?
We have music from
Bassarama.
We have music. We don't have any
records,
any recording of the whole thing, but we might have music.
Man, you come on in the spotlight every Saturday. Can you pick up some of those and play them back to me, if you please?
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay. That's a thought.
I have played, but the thing is, as I said, we don't have like a bandorama per se.
Yeah,
But I have like Elimat playing, like Eras too, when they played Grand Astro Express. You know that when they played certain songs, Earth Tones with Dance With Me and Flag Woman and Elimat, that kind of thing. But I don't have like a set thing where you have the bandorama. Yeah, we don't have that. I think Pat Richards, because Higher Grounds is who did that first one, right? The one when Grand Astro, it is alleged that Grand Astro had beat.
Yeah, Grand Astro had the beat us, as they
right?
say.
Yeah, and they beat. There's a lot of gimmicks.
But yeah, a lot of
right? But me not go against Okay, so
I tell you,
I'm sorry. I love Grand Astro Express, Elvis, Grand Astro Morton. I love Oyo, but me not go against Elimat and the Jazz. Let's take 2 more calls and we finish. Okay.
Good morning, Radio Mac.
Back in 1968-69, I had a brother who used to be a preacher. And when you see here pray, he oil clothes and he praying hard. I had to keep 10 cents from him, and the 10 cents used to last me the whole week.
What you say now? Your brother was a preacher and what?
Give you 10 cents?
He makes to keep 10 cents from him.
Man, get in the part, unless the people outside hearing you, but something with 10 cents. What you say?
I keep 10 cents from him for he has
you stole
value.
10 cents?
You thief 10 cents from him?
Yeah.
And your brother was a preacher?
Yeah, and that used to last me the whole week.
Oh, so you never frightened?
No, man.
Oh.
Me have by them time.
Okay.
Okay, hope you can do it again.
Hope you do it. Yeah, confession is good for the soul. Confession is good for the soul. Avril Toussaint said, good Jazzy,
Hi,
anyone
Avril.
who was born in Hainsford Village know where it started and ended. I hope so. And Lovina says, hi Mick, to you and Jazzy. Do you Mick get rid of your belly fat? You're a good dancer from UK, okay?
No problem. Come take it out for me now. Good morning.
Oh, last call. Pang panang panang. Last call.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I have something to sell.
What?
Okay, I understand what she said.
Yes.
Speak up, speak up.
Yes, I have a side table to sell.
5 tables.
A 5 table or a side table?
Side, S-I-D-E.
Thank you.
$400.
Uh-huh.
Coffee table.
Okay, so just give me the tables then. Side table, coffee table.
Yes, side table, coffee table. Shelving unit.
So household items.
Yeah. Vases.
Shelving. Shelving unit. Okay, shelving 1 minute unit. I'll type in and I want to. Okay. What else is that?
Vases.
Okay. I think I had this on the market already. Vases and what else?
Utensil holders.
Okay. Utensil
Vinegar.
holders. And what?
Vinegar and oil decanters. That's it.
Okay, and how much are you starting at?
Hello?
Your starting price?
There are different prices.
Yeah, but the highest price is what?
Oh, for the table is $450.
$450 down then, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And your number?
661
Uh-huh.
9398.
9398. Got you covered.
Thank you.
Okay, now
Okay.
661. Okay, Mick, round up, round
Ready?
off. Mhm.
Okay, folks, thank you very much for being a part of Radio Market this beautiful Saturday morning. Oh, Lord, Father.
Wow. You in pain?
And we hope that the things that you selling, you'll get them sold.
Mick, stay with me now. God, don't want you to go look on the phone. Stay with me.
Somebody called
Yeah.
Marjorie from somewhere in England say hi to us.
Okay.
Hi, Marjorie. Thank you very much for being a part of us this morning.
Yes, Rabuka, good morning.
Okay, Rabuki.
Saying hi to Jazzy.
Nice.
Yes, so
Mr.
you
Bass.
finished?
Okay, so thank you very much, folks, for being a part of Radio Market this morning. I'm going to leave you in the safe hands of JD. Take good care of yourselves and each other until we meet again. Bye. I'm out of
Okay,
here.
I'm going to read out the items. Okay, so quickly, because it's like 2 minutes before. Shift your carcass. Yeah, it's 2 minutes before. Okay, so thanks, those of you online, thank you so much for being a part of Radio Market. We love you, we love you, we love you. And the callers, love the calls, love the calls. Oh, you help us a lot.